I've just been visiting to one of my patients.
Patience! I can't believe my ears. That's the first time in 2 years you have been sent for.
I'm beginning to be known.
At the age of 54, it's about time. By the way, who was sent for you this morning?
It was a young man.
What's his position?
Here are 4,000 francs. Here are money for the furniture we had last month.
Okay.
Furniture.
But what about your new patient?
It was a coachman from the next door. He'd been kicked by a horse.
A coachman? My congratulations! Next time it will be a horse. A coachman.
He's a good lad. And while I was talking to him, I learned some most interesting news.
What's of it?
I've been gossiping about.
Yeah.
Not exactly. One of our visitors who makes music with our daughter.
Ah, you mean Frederick, the man we met at Seaside.
Yes. By the way, what family he's come from?
I don't know. He's always come at this time.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning, my boy.
Good morning.
Hey, my dear.
Miss Emily isn't here. I trust she is not alone.
Not at all, not at all. Frederick, my boy. I would like 5 minutes private conversation. Please sit down.
Good morning, all. Emily, dear. I see my left my red cotton in the blue box in my room. Please go and fetch it for me. Yes.
You know, your frequent visits might appear to certain people. Only today, one of my visitors.
A well-known banker.
So, my behavior has always been completely...
Emily, dear. I see the dog has broken my needle, so please go and fetch me another one. Yes.
As I was saying, the most innocent actions give rise to interpretations.
Well, first of all, Dr. Malinka, let me thank you for putting the matter on a plate. Now I feel no embarrassment telling you that I love Miss Emily with all my heart and my dearest wishes to obtain her hand in marriage.
Just as I thought.
Excellent. Now everything is clear. And may now be allowed to ask for certain information.
My family, my profession, gladly, I am a lawyer.
A lawyer. But these 2 months I have heard you daily at my piano. I practice.
I'm just beginning. I have very few clients. But I'm independent. My father used to be in commerce. He's retired now. I'm the only child.
Better and better.
I'm going to reveal to my parents my feelings to Miss Emily. I hope it will not long before they call me make a proposal.
Oh yes, we're looking forward.
Madam, doctor, please tell me everything I love you. I know it.
Charming young man. Charming. Really charming. I'm sure I shall be very happy with him. What? I overheard. Don't scold me, Mama. I'll tell you a secret. A secret. Frederick told me yesterday that his mother is coming here this morning. Today? On the pretext of talking to you about the apartment upstairs. She was to see us before making a formal approach. It's lucky. We just had our house refurnished. His father, Monsieur Ratinos, is coming to consult Papa. Is he ill? No, it's just a pretext to see him.
Excuse me, madam. There is a lady who wants to speak to the owners about the Christmas upstairs.
It's you! So, ask her to wait and bring me my best evening bonnet. A bonnet faster! Emily, your hair is a terrible mess. I must do it, girls. Sit
Here is your bonnet, madam.
Put it on me. You can't say I'm busy.
What is all this fuss about?
Further back. No, Emily, not you, my bonnet. Faster. So, stand straight. Stand here. I'll fill it in. Stand straight. Stand straight. Sing some trills. Trills? Yes, trills. Quickly. We have a visitor. Please forgive me, but do I have the honor of addressing Dr. Pыль here?
Yes, madam.
I'm making inquiries about the apartment upstairs.
Yes, madam.
I think the young lady is musical. Yes, she's a pupil of Teatr. She really? Yes, a pupil of Teatr? Yes, and we're expecting him to lunch.
When the apartment is is available?
Sure. My husband will redecorate it, of course.
Beg pardon. So, there is a patient asking for you.
There is no need to look so surprised.
But, ma'am.
This particular patient has been here. Particular patient. Just give him a number and ask him to wait. Here, number 16.
16? 16.
You
16.
have a busy practice.
Never a minute to himself. All morning in a hospital. Endless consultations. And research. Endless research. And you know, he's writing a paper, which will be read at the medical academy.
What a busy life.
Yes, and in winter, twice a month, we give a conversation.
Conversation.
And Saturdays, just musical evenings. Some of the best artists in Paris honor us.
Oh, madam. Society. High society. What grandeur, what style. Will they want my poor Frederick? Madame, Monsieur, Mademoiselle.
She's gone at last.
Please, Dr. Mama.
You may now put your apron on and help me with lunch, dear.
Yes, Mama. But I've never had to praise it teach.
Go.
Now we can talk. Maybe you explain me.
Explain what?
Your ridiculous exaggerations about me, about Emily, about Nama's practice you wished on me.
I made a mistake there. The very next time I will say that you treat only a coachman and for no fee. And our daughter can read, write and count up to 1 to 3 to 20.
There's absolutely no call to go into our domestic details, but you just try to throw dust in people's eyes. Dust.
Yes,
Dust.
I admit. But you yourself follow do the same, though you may not think so.
Me?
Yes, you. Do you remember the fine gold chain you used to have for your watch?
What's of it?
It was a fine chain, small, and so you used to hide it under your waistcoat. But your new one is heavy, large and heavy. This one, you're always playing with it. You're proud of it. Dust in people's eyes, just like the others. Well, our daughter is a fine gold chain, simple, modest, and true. But nobody noticed her until we decked her out.
There is much truth in what you say.
I know.
Yes.
So, it's a gentleman. Number 16. He's getting impatient.
God heavens, we quite forgot about him. Just tell him a doctor is up to number 14 and ask him to wait. Go. Give me your purse. Faster.
Here.
Okay. 2 gold views in the dish.
What are you doing?
This is the way all fashionable doctors do. Sit at your writing table. Sit straight. Sit straight. Look important. Look important. Don't speak much. And don't forget, he's a perfectly healthy man.
Good day, doctor.
Good day. Please take your seat.
Thank you. Doctor, what on earth I'm going to tell him?
What's the matter with you?
Yes. About a week ago, I traveled to Orleans.
To Orleans?
I walked back home. My wife started crying.
Right.
Yes. You are red in face.
Red in face?
Are you ill? That's how it started.
Any headaches?
No.
Just...
No.
Stomach?
Not exactly.
Well, now let me feel your pulse. Breath. Deeply. Very deep. My dear, so there is nothing at all the matter with you.
Are you sure?
A letter has just come from the Duchess of Montefiore.
A Duchess.
With your permission.
Oh, please.
I can't see my wife's handwriting. Dear Doctor, I owe you my life. Allow me enclosed 4,000 francs.
4,000 francs.
As a small token of my gratitude. Why I want to be a member of the academy, you naughty boy? There is no answer. 4,000 francs.
I was going to leave 10 francs, but I'd better make it more. After the Duchess. What a marvelous match for Frederick.
Your prescription.
Thank you, Doctor. I'm astonished. Thank you.
Oh well, how did it go?
The Duchess letter, it was genius.
I know that it was genius. And did it impress Monsieur Martinez?
It took his breath away. And another thing, he washed at my chain. Shh, he comes in.
There is a bottle also on the shall I sew it for you? Ma'am! Visitors! Ma'am! Madame and Monsieur Martinez.
It's them! Your coat, Emily. Put off your apron. Put off it. Ask them in. Go there, you must be please. Faster. Trace, quickly. Sulman, what a pleasant surprise. Did you decide to take that bottle upstairs?
For quite different reasons.
Oh, really? I shall be seated. Yes, of course.
Mama, I think you may go, my child.
Yes, you dear.
Madame and you, Monsieur, I'm a father. I have an only son, Frederick. His name is?
We know him.
We know him.
My son, who is a lawyer, having seen your daughter, your charming daughter. If he could become one of your honorable family by marrying your
Can it be so?
Really?
I must declare that such proposal does in so unexpectedly.
Very unexpectedly.
Marriage is a very serious thing.
Very serious.
Serious. May we have your permission to thank them? Thank the matter over.
But it would be the most proper.
Your refuse.
My dear, pray tell that housemaid, to tell the footman, to tell the coachman, I'm dining with the Duchess tonight.
Vous n'étiez pas peu fière dame, le ciel vous comblerait, votre couleur de soie flottant sur vos épaules, vous habillez de gold, on aurait dit le roi, vous marchez en vainqueur.
I think the marriage won't go through.
Why not? What makes you think it won't?
It's 2 weeks since we asked for her hand, and we have still no reply.
What does it prove?
They are much too grand for people like us. Their style of living.
But I never noticed anything.
You will laugh. You had eyes for nothing, but you will laugh. Your father, not a simple doctor. Have you seen his watch chain?
No, I haven't.
You don't see anything. Do you expect such an important person would want to like himself with you?
I'm afraid we will have to forget you.
But when I pay a visit, they were very gracious. They asked about me. They take note.
Yes. And the next day I had to rent the box for the whole season. Far from cheap. Oh, and hiring a carriage by the month. You could hardly go to the Italian opera on foot. Pretty expensive too.
Everybody has a carriage.
And the theater. They keep on giving the same piece 4 times. 4 times we watch Regalezza. In Italian, which nobody understands the word.
Ha! You mean you don't?
Don't tell me you do. By the second that you fall asleep, you even snoring.
But we had the pleasure to see Monsieur and Madame Olivier and their daughters.
Yes, from the box. There is a bit I can't help protest.
What is that, pray?
We are lying. Pretending we have friends in high places. You make me bow and smile to dozens of people I've never known.
Nonsense. But I have to order some new gowns.
Of course. Gowns. The Italian opera. Rigoletto. It must be cursed in the earth.
How are you, Ratinos?
Good gracious, Dr.
Family all well. I've only got a minute time inspecting a shipload of coal.
Always taken up with business.
Look at me, Ratinos. When I first came to Paris, I didn't have a penny. I began to walk in the docks, But now, I have my own business. Now, look at you. You used to be a sweet boiler, but you gave up. What are you shushing me for?
You don't have to shout that I used to be a confessional, and you look cold imagine.
I'm not ashamed of my trade. I like it. It gives me money.
Oh, yes. Splendid.
2:30. I must be off. Tell the constants not to cook specially. I'll buy something. What about Frederick? About time you married him, isn't it?
Things are moving already.
A co-merchant?
Not exactly. Actually, things aren't going so well.
Would you like me to go and see the family?
No, thank you.
I'm a rich man. Frederick will have a nice present from me. Very nice present. Goodbye. I'll be back this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, see you soon.
What name?
Monsieur and Madame Olivier.
It's them. Where's my wife? Constance! Constance!
For heaven's sake, what's happened?
They are here.
Who are?
The father and the mother. What shall we do?
Must we see them? Ask them in. Oh dear, the covers. What a surprise! What a day! Come on, it's a great pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
Here I am, just coming. Shall we see you at the Italians tomorrow?
But of course we wouldn't miss it.
What are they giving?
Regalette.
Splendid,
Oh,
splendid.
it's charming.
Charming.
Madame and you, so you did us the honor of calling us 2 weeks ago with a proposal. Our inquiries, as I was saying, have led us to the conclusion. It was such a flattering
Very flattering proposal.
I think, doctor, that I'm faithfully interpreting as well as my son, Frederick. My heart is full of emotions, you will understand. And you are a mother. You know what? Will you stay and dine with us?
You mean
What?
this evening?
I'm not in dinner, just our usual meal, yes?
Okay, Artinas, 5 minutes private conversation.
I am at your service.
It will be
Yes.
so happy.
I think that we must start looking for the apartment tomorrow. The second floor, I suppose. 5 or 6,000.
Okay, let's say 6,000.
6,000. Dress allowance. She doesn't want to economize.
Yeah, I spent 900 and my husband scolded me.
A carriage.
But they can hire a cab.
Those cabs, dark and narrow.
Yes.
No. A little coupe, I think.
Let's say 6,000.
It should be enough. Total 24,000.
Yes.
24. Yeah.
Yes.
Went agreement.
How much?
5,000.
Is that all?
5,000.
Incredible. We'll talk at home.
Martinas will go
We expect you back at 6. Yes.
5,000 francs?
I can't give more, so I can't give more, so I can't ask more.
Can't understand how you came to accept such a small figure.
It's not so small. 5,000 each makes 10,000 altogether.
Poverty. Look at this then. Rent 6,000. There's allowance. Coupe.
24,000 francs? Are you ill?
Emily Malinger was a simple girl. Everything would be right with a young lady. She sees reels. She probably doesn't know how to sew a button on even. You must reopen the discussion with your father. He is coming back.
How could I say that? I'm giving 5,000, but your 5,000 isn't enough.
Offer more.
I can't. Our income is only 17,000. Frederick, dear.
What is it?
The Malingers,
What about that?
They were here.
And?
the lady likes you, and so the father and the mother.
I asked them for dinner tonight.
Yes.
We expect you back.
Yes.
I suggest Ranka Palashambor, Flens with West Raffles, and the South.
I invited Uncle Robert.
Uncle Robert, out of question.
Why?
His table manners are awful.
Peasant West Raffles.
And send free servants to serve the dinner tonight.
100, and 3 souls.
Oh, I've settled down on my business. I'm so hungry.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I made a mistake. We are dining out with the bleachers. Yes. We're dining tomorrow. You must come to dinner tomorrow.
Tomorrow was splendid. But I haven't seen bleachers for a long time. I'll come with you. Just tell them I'm coming.
Free servants. Did you see that? Go to the Ratinas and
Don't come in with the
talk
doctor
about the
settle down
settlement.
the question of your dowry.
Yes,
Oh,
fellow!
friend.
Our last conversation about Juno's future was
He brought it himself. You mentioned 5,000.
it was just a round number. Don't feel bound by it.
That's how I felt, a wealthy, refined...
And you, a famous doctor, I'll tell you what. I'll supply the cutlery.
Well, then I will give a drawing room clock. Why not?
Would you like your daughter, your beloved daughter, do sums and count every franc before she buy her dress?
And your son?
Let's have Frederick out of this. It's Emily who must speak.
Well, then, shall we say 7,000?
Come now, Mlinger, that's not enough.
10,000?
But it's you in your position, with the carriage and the box of the Italians and the footman.
But you two have servants, both of the Italians, 10,000 francs each.
Damn it. You'll knock down my income from 22 to 12,000 francs.
I must push up figures until he says no. And then the whole business will be broken down. 12,000!
15,000!
17,000!
18,000!
20,000!
Uncle Robert! If he hadn't come, I'd have gone up to a million. This is Monsieur Mlinger, Frederick's future father-in-law.
And you prepared to give him 20,000 francs? My compliments to you. I have no idea you were so rich.
So rich? So rich? What do you mean? Oh, well, I'm quite well off. But some millionaires, they are very demanding.
Sir.
No, you excuse me.
Did you come to any agreement?
We would, if somebody were looking for a loophole. As for me, I'm an honest man.
And so am I.
And you?
Damn it, you both! What a good thing our Frederick wasn't in love with this young lady.
Not in love? What the devil are you talking about? Of course he is.
And the young lady wasn't particularly smitten with the young Frederick.
On the contrary, I would
But
say...
what got to do with it, huh?
Allow me...
No, sir, I will not allow you. You are a couple of stupid, vain,
Uncle!
pretentious, stubborn
So,
dogs.
Uncle!
For the quarter
So,
of an hour
Uncle!
I've been listening to your nonsense and I can't keep calm any longer. For the last 2 weeks or more, I've discovered that my fine gentleman has hired himself a carriage, not to the mansion. Right innocent the Italian, to boy you and your wife.
But,
I must admit, that Italian opera was a...
Then why do you rent the boxes?
It was my wife's idea.
it was for the ladies.
You do it to show off, to create impression, to make people feel small. Nowadays it's the fashion. Everybody has to be very grand, very important, rather than say, I'm just an ordinary person, nothing special about me. Your children happen to be in love, and you call your fathers? Good night.
Don't go, Uncle Robert. Don't go. I'm very upset. You quite shot at me, and you stoned my son's neck. And this gentleman too. But it's not my fault. It's my wife's fault, and she shall pay for it. Here are the ladies. Constance, come here.
You do Blanche.
What is it?
What's so
Worthless
sweet?
woman. You want it to be grand.
You want it to be important.
You will sacrifice the future happiness of your
They
children.
happen to be in love.
And you called yourselves mothers. Good night.
Good night.
What almost got into you?
Explain yourself.
Where's your niece? My wife needs all my socks for me, I must say.
So does mine.
Do you really matter?
Yes, she does. Let's stop pretense. I used to keep a sweet shop, and my wife was in charge of the till. I'll give my son 5,000 francs.
Now it's my turn. I'm a doctor without any patients.
What about the Duchess?
No. I will give my daughter 5,000 francs.
Now it's my turn. Old Uncle Robert. I sell wood and coal. I've settled down 5,000 francs on my nephew when he married. Thank you.
What the marvelous uncle!
Dinner is ready, sir.
What's wrong?
I ordered a ridiculous dinner. I'm ashamed for 12 people.
Well, in your position.
Perhaps they take half of it back?
No, I'm against it.
Now, let's eat it. That will be our punishment.